If you're not new to my channel, you have definitely seen these frames before. So in today's video, I'm going to be spilling the tea on how to make them. So stick around if you're interested in that. Also, please, if you haven't subscribed, come on, do subscribe. Watch this video to the end. And please click that bell icon so that every time I post a video, you're notified. And let's get started. So here are the materials you need. Number 1, you will need a cardboard. This is an old carton of mine. Number 2, you need a knife, a cutter or scissors. Number 3, you will need a cover, and this one I got from Textbook Center for 90 bob. Number 4, you will need some sort of glue, and I'm using office glue. Number 5, you need a ruler, and that's it. First step, take an A4 paper and trace the size on the cardboard. Next step is to take a ruler and join those parts to map out the outline of the A4 paper. Once that is done, the next step is to now cut out the mapped part. And I'm going to be using my cutter. You can use a knife or scissors if you want to. As you've noticed, I'm doing all this work on the floor. If you're doing it on the table, please consider using a cardboard under to ensure you do not destroy your table. So here I'm just placing the A4 paper to ensure that it's the right size with the cardboard. Measure an inch on all the 4 sides of the cardboard paper and make another outline. I've just noticed that I forgot to say that you need a pencil. So here I'm using a pencil. You can use a pen as well. This is a repetition of what you had done before. So just cut out the part you have marked yet again. The next step is to cover the frame with this black paper. You could spray paint this cardboard as well, but it won't look as neat, so this is the best option. If you guys remember how we used to cover books, this is what we are actually doing. So I think the education system actually helped us, right? So using a ruler, just cut an inch away from the frame and you'll have the right size to cover the frame. Once you're done with the outside, it's time to now map out the inside of the frame, and we're using the same measurement, which is 1 inch, using a ruler to map that out, and then finally we're going to cut it out. You're not going to use the edges to cover the frame, and this will just hide the cardboard part. One tip for you guys, Office glue is not the best to use for this project because it takes too long to dry. So previously I used to use a glue stick, but since I ran out of it, I decided to use office glue, which did not even work out for me. I had to shift to Uhu glue, which you will see later in this project. So as you can see, we are covering this cardboard from the inside out. So we are using the papers at the middle, sticking them on the cardboard, and then proceed to use the papers outside. I'm using a piece of paper to spread out this glue because it was taking too long to dry, and spreading it out helped it to dry faster. The corners will need to be adjusted, so you'll cut a triangle shape on every corner, and this will help the cover to fit the frame. The ruler is not only instrumental in making out the cuttings, it's also very helpful to flatten out the edges and to make sure that the paper fits perfectly onto the cardboard. So that's one way of doing it. As you can see, the frame is ready for use. Now let me show you the second method. This method is for the bigger frame size. So what you do, you repeat the process, trace out the outline of the A4 paper, leaving an inch on all the four sides. Instead of using this middle part by cutting it at the middle, we are going to use the frame that is remaining outside, and this is what is going to be the bigger frame. I hope you guys get me. Repeat the process of covering it just like we did before, and you'll have a bigger frame and a smaller frame. Since this frame is bigger than the A4 paper, we are going to create a base for the A4 paper to sit on, and I will show you how you do that. You're going to just use the background cover that we've been using. So place the frame on top of that paper, make sure that you measure the exact size, and then cut that out. So this is what I was telling you guys, that I had to use the Uhu glue. I know it took me such a long time to discover I could actually switch to this. Please do not use the glue gun. It leaves lumps when it dries, and that does not look nice on the project. And with that, the frame is now done. The next step, which is the final one, is to now stick the printouts that you have onto the frame. These are my printouts, and I usually use a glossy paper when I'm printing them out to make them pop. So if you want to get high quality photos, Google royalty free images of whatever it is you're looking for, and you'll find different sites that offer royalty free images, and yeah, they'll be of high quality. For the big frame, I'm using a printout of an abstract painting, and I'm just fixing it with my fingers to ensure that it fits well onto the frame. and then I will secure it by gluing it onto that background. And with that, the frame is ready for mounting on the wall. But first, let me show you how to stick the picture on the second frame size. So you basically take the frame and place it on top of whichever image you want. And since it's A4, it fits perfectly and leaves the image at the center of the frame. That is why this one does not need a background. And just like that, it's done. So easy, guys, so easy. Now let me show you the final result. Ta-da! Oh my god, I just love how this turned out on my wall. I hope this was helpful to you guys. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I will see you on the next one, beauties. Until next time, choose kindness and be safe. Bye.